Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, and Jesus were locked in an intense battle. Jesus suddenly leaped into the air, and Wukong threw a powerful punch. To Wukong's surprise, Jesus effortlessly blocked the punch, and the force of the impact created a large crater in the ground. The two fought swiftly, but Wukong couldn't land a hit on Jesus. Jesus gently landed on the ground, while Wukong's foot sank into the earth. Realizing he couldn't beat Jesus, Wukong transformed into a Super Saiyan. He charged at Jesus with all his might, but Jesus effortlessly dodged. Wukong smiled, acknowledging that Jesus was stronger, and ended the fight. Wukong accepted the reality that Jesus was the stronger fighter and asked him for advice on how to become stronger. Jesus generously shared his wisdom. They shook hands, said their goodbyes, and agreed to meet again for another contest. It turned out that Wukong had gathered the 7 Dragon Balls and summoned Shenron, the Dragon God. He wished to see the strongest man, and Shenron granted his wish by summoning Jesus. Wukong challenged Jesus to a contest, and Jesus accepted. Wukong prepared to fight, and Jesus smiled at him. Suddenly, Jesus jumped into the air, and Wukong punched at him. Jesus grabbed Wukong's fist, creating a large crater beneath their feet. They fought in the air, and the ground below was battered and cracked by their battle. They returned to the ground, and Wukong used his freezing air technique to transform into a Super Saiyan. His hair turned white, and he looked at Jesus with a serious expression. Wukong charged at Jesus with all his might, but Jesus dodged with a simple turn of his head. Wukong smiled at this and ended the fight, acknowledging Jesus' strength. Jesus smiled and told Wukong that his power was already strong, and even greater power lay within his heart. He proposed another contest in the spiritual realm in the future. Wukong accepted Jesus' invitation and thanked him for his teachings. Jesus also thanked Wukong, saying that his spirit had inspired many people and praised him as a true warrior. Wukong asked Jesus about healing techniques, and Jesus explained that healing was not just about the body but also the soul. He hoped Wukong would continue to spread love and hope. Wukong agreed, and they shook hands as a farewell.